What is the hardest part of building through the pandemic? Kinda, that's the name, that's the topic of all, but why do it? How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's fine through these trying times. And this is another episode of Building Through the Pandemic. I got plenty of questions through the past weeks that happened. It's been 14 weeks, and was it difficult? That's an understatement for everybody. They rounded it out to a number of questions like, what's the hardest thing to do while building through the pandemic? I can name three. That's three. Number one would possibly be if you already changed, you've already taken everything off, and you're going into your car, placed everything inside, and there's another concern that pops up while you were just right in there sitting in the car, and you wind up telling everybody, hold on, let me put everything back all over again, like putting the mask on, not even the mask. You already wiped your phone, now you have to put it back in your pocket, and then your glasses and everything else, because your car is like your home. It's still the same thing. So imagine doing that in such a small space, like a cramped space. So while you're in your car, and then the one of the engineers or the site guys tells you like, we have one more concern, sorry. And it's like, oh my God, I'm not even concerned about the concern of what's going on the site. My concern is how to put everything on again. So what I did was solution. What I did was I placed everything in places with numbers in a certain sequence. Like, I'm gonna put this on slowly. Like if I'm gonna put my radio on, I'm gonna put my radio on, and then my glasses, and then my phone, and then pick everything up until I reach the mask. Because don't put on your mask first, and then put everything else all over again. So again, what I do is I put everything basically. This whole pandemic thing just made me really organized. I'm already organized. This is really organized. It's like you have to remember where you placed all the things after you've taken them off. So if I placed my phone on the side of the car, and then my watch or a pen or everything else, and I have to remember them. I have to remember the sequence in putting them on again. So you'd have to place your mask last, obviously, because if that's a run, you're gonna run them up. You're not gonna see a thing. You're just gonna fog there. So yeah, that's number one. Putting things on again. So that's a solution. We're trying to compromise here. Is it difficult? Well, yeah, it's a learning curve. But yeah, that's one issue. Second issue is number two. You have to remember to not touch your face and to spray everything right away. That's the whole purpose of the mask or the face shield right here, because it prevents you from touching your face. So basically, what we do is we have the alcohol handy. So every time we talk, we just help each other out. You're like, hey, give me your hands. Okay, thanks. And then they spray them. But the third and the most difficult part of building through the pandemic, and it's the most critical one, it's actually the most crucial one, is communication. It's just a challenge, it's just an effort to explain to a person about something really complicated. So the main issue is about the hardest, I think the way I think about it is the hardest part of building through the pandemic is communication. To set an example, I was asking for colors, that's supposed to be black, that's supposed to be gray, that's supposed to be orange or Moroccan spice or brown or whatever, and it took about 15 minutes for a person like a foot away for me to communicate which one's black, and we were sweating underneath this and fogging out. It's so we were on the verge of taking it off, but safety wise. So in movies they just make it so easy for a person to wear a mask, Iron Man, whatever, or the mask was difficult for Jim Carrey. We'll talk about the Predator. Imagine that. They make it so easy, or Spider-Man for that matter. It's wow, there you go. It's so easy for him to see everything. It's it's built for him, but in reality it's to be honest, I'm thinking, how does Darth Vader do it? Does he fog underneath? I mean, think about it, you know, the mask. Wait, I'm gonna wear the mask. Hold on. Wait. I mean, I'm really not complaining about the mask. It's just that we're trying to adapt. And so far, we found a lot of solutions for that. So my solution for wearing a mask, and if it does fog out, what we do is like we take a break and then we go distance ourselves and then just breathe and just go. I mean, and you know, to take a break. That's what we do. So we do take breaks while we're on site, and for the past few weeks, we kind of did get used to it. It's kind of awkward not seeing people not wearing masks now. Well, you're curious because there's some visitors or some guests that come down there and check out the house, and you wind up not seeing their face the whole time. There you have it, folks. Those are the difficult parts building into the pandemic. We're almost done, but those are the points. So there you have it. Do wear masks. It does save lives. Take care. This is the 11th week, and as you can see, we've got all the purlins done. We're just waiting on the roofing, and what we've done here are the purlins. These are what you call the purlins, and this is what the 11th week looks like. It's a rainy day today, so don't mind the mess. But yeah, so basically, we're waiting on the roof. We're still continuing on our finishing, and if you notice, the whole house is a little bit covered in white, so we're getting there. And probably next week we're going to be doing a lot of purchasing of materials, and basically more of just continuing what we've been doing for the past few weeks, just finishing. Basically, the finishing really takes a toll. You know, it really stretches that long because it's like covering the skin, you know. So there you have it. That's the 11th week. The 11th week, that's what it looks like, and this is ready for the windows probably next week. So we've got that ordered. We've ordered the rocks, and it's a rainy day, so we're kind of limited in going in and out. So we have the scaffolds here ready to just bring the mixer down. So we're kind of finishing up, you know, cleaning up a bit more of housekeeping for this week. Building through the pandemic. This is the 11th week. That's what it looks like. It's raining outside, so it's a little bit noisy, but so far, this is what the staircase looks like. It looks awesome. Imagine if it were white. So, see, an atrium set on that side. Notice that? Awesome. Imagine there's a chandelier over there. So that's the 11th week for you, building through the pandemic. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got the shield on, the face mask and everything else, and a cane just in case. Thank you. What's up? Hi, this is room number 2. That was number 1, and this is the 13th week of building through the pandemic. As you can see, we got all the walls up. We just purchased all the chandeliers, and right now we're doing primer finishing. The whole house looks white, and this looks awesome. This is the staircase. We've got a high ceiling. And just imagine placing that chandelier right over there. So as you can see, we're all set up for closing the whole house. So I mean, this all depends on all the attachments. We've got the rocks, we've got the paint, we've got the chandeliers, all the electrical fixtures, and all we have to do is put them all together, and that's your house right there. What's a house without a balcony? And there you have it for a 140 square meter house, building through the pandemic. And as you can see, we've got the canopies, we've got the steel railings, and assume we're gonna have tiles on this. Awesome tiles. We're here at the master bedroom. We're gonna have the air conditioning over there, the TV over there, walk-in closet over there, and the washroom with a tub over there. For 140 square meters of a house, we're building through the pandemic. This is the 14th week. That's what it looks like right over there. A little bit of paint, primer, paint. You got the works. Building through the pandemic. Grabing lapok. We're in the living room. Sorry. Let's do that again.